Students, in our last class, we have already discussed regarding the meaning of supply and the difference between stock and supply. Today, in this class, we will discuss regarding factors determining supply. What are the factors that determine supply or that influence supply? That we will discuss today in this class. So, what are the factors determining supply? We all know that supply refers to various quantities of a commodity offered for sale at different possible prices at a point of time. What quantities of a commodity a producer or a seller is ready to sell at a particular price, that is known as supply. Supply is always at a price. We all know that supply is always at a price and at a point of time. So the main factor which influences supply, that is the price of the commodity itself. But including the price of the commodity, there are some other factors also which influence the supply of the commodity. They are: number one, the price of the commodity. First factor which influences the supply is the price of the commodity itself. Higher the price, higher is the quantity supplied, and lower the price, lower is the quantity supplied. There is always a positive relationship, a direct relationship between price of a commodity and its quantity supplied. Supply of a commodity rises with a rise in price and falls with a fall in price. Supply of a commodity whose price has gone up will rise. Why it will rise? Because the cost of production remaining constant, higher price will provide the seller or producer a higher profit. In order to get a high profit, a high level of profit, every producer or seller will come forward to supply more of the commodity. Then point two, another point which influences supply is price of other goods, or you can say price of related goods. So how price of other goods affect the supply of a commodity? An increase in the price of other goods generally induces the farm to produce more of them. Why? An increase in the price of other goods induces the farm to produce more of them? Because to get more profit. When price of other goods increases or price of related goods increases, generally the producers or sellers divert their resources towards producing goods with higher prices. Instead of producing goods with lower prices, they produce goods with higher prices in order to get more profit. The third point that affects the supply of a commodity is prices of factors of production. Prices of factors of production. How the prices of factors of production influences or determines the supply of a commodity. Let us discuss. An increase in the price of factors of production like land, labor, capital. We all know that land, labor, capital, they are the factors of production. They are essential to produce any good. When the price of these factors of production or factor inputs increases, the cost of production will also increase, resulting in a decrease in the supply. When the cost of production increases, price of the commodity remaining constant, the profit margin will decline. And when the profit margin declines, every producer or seller will decrease their supply. But on the other hand, when there is a decrease in the price of factors of production, price of the commodity remaining constant, when the price of factors of production decreases, it will give rise to more profit, and generally the sellers or producers will increase the supply. Right, increase the supply of that good. Then number four, technological change. How technological change affects the supply of a commodity. You see, generally a cost reducing technology, the technology applied reduces the cost, that is cost reducing technology. A cost reducing technology applied in the production process results in low cost of production, right? The modern technology generally lowers the cost of production. When the cost of production declines, the sellers or producers will come forward to supply more of that good because they will get a more profit from it. They will get a high profit from it. So when they get high profit from producing a good due to a cost reducing technology, it will induce them to supply more of the good. Then number 5, fifth point is goals of the producers. How goals of the producers, how objectives or aims of the producers affects the supply. You see, no doubt most of the producers want a good profit. In order to get more profit or a good profit, they generally supply more at a higher price and less at a lower price. But some producers have certain goals. What are that? What are they? They are number 1, they may have the objective of increasing their share in the market or to have a good name in the market, or we can say they want to maximize their sale or they maximize their output or maximize the employment level. If they have these goals, then neglecting the price of the commodity, whatever may be the price of the commodity, they will come forward to supply more of the commodity, right? Then number 6, the sixth point is number of farms. We know that. What are farms? What do you mean by farm? Farm is a producing unit. Farm is a producing unit of an industry. And in an industry, different farms produce the same product. When the number of farms increases, naturally, more of the good will be supplied. And when the number of farms producing the good decreases, less of the product or less of the good will be supplied. So this is how the number of farms influence or determine the supply. Then next point is number 7, that is government policy. How government policy affects the supply of the commodity, let us discuss. You see, taxation and subsidy policy of the government refers to government policy. Government policy means taxation policy or subsidy policy with regard to the product. So, taxation and subsidy policy of the government affects the market supply. How it affects the market supply? When the government imposes more taxes or heavy taxes on a product, naturally the cost of production of the good will increase. When the cost of due to levying or imposing heavy tax, when the cost of product increases, then what? What happens? Profit margin of the producers decline and it results in a reduction in the supply. So, imposing heavy taxes means a reduction in supply. But when the government grants subsidy on a product, what it induces? It lowers the cost of production. It gives interest to the producers to produce more of the commodity. That's why the supply will be more when the government grants subsidy. Okay, that is point 7, government policy. Then the next point is number 8, that is natural factors. How nature or how the natural factors affect the supply of a commodity. Let us discuss. And the natural factors mainly affect or influence over the production of agricultural goods, or you can say food grains, You see, in most of the countries, there is less irrigation facility. Okay? Irrigation facility is not provided to all the lands, all the agricultural lands. So the farmers have to depend on the monsoon. If the monsoon comes in right time, in the needy time, then the agricultural goods may be produced, or more of agricultural goods or food grains may be produced. But if the monsoon does not come in right time, then the agricultural goods will be production of agricultural goods will be reduced. Naturally, the supply of the agricultural goods will also be reduced. But monsoon in right time increases the supply of agricultural goods. Similarly, the natural calamities, there are also some natural calamities like cyclone, flood, drought, etc. If natural calamities occur, then they reduce the production of total production of agricultural goods reduced, and thereby the supply of the agricultural goods also reduce. Okay. Then the next point, that is the last point, that is number 9, expected future prices. Future price expectation or price expectation. You see, expectation of a further rise in price. When the sellers or the producers, they expect that the price of their good will rise in future. So what they will do? Instead of supplying more of their goods, they will supply less of their goods. They will like to store the goods. They will like to stock them for future and sell them in future when their prices will increase. So you see, if there is an expectation of a further rise in price of a commodity in future, it will lead to less supply, right? In order to get more profit in future. But when they expect that the price of their goods will further fall in future, then what they will do? They will supply more of their commodity. Even they will supply the total stock of the commodity with them. Right? So these are the main points, students. These are the main points which affect the supply of a commodity, or which determine the supply of the commodity. Okay? Next time in our next class, we will discuss regarding the law of supply. Till then, have a goodbye. Thank you all.